I'm a little confused that so many people are so excited about ChatGPT when AI is lots more than just ChatGPT. You should know that AI is working all over the place in your life right now. You just probably don't even realize it. So let's talk about some of the things that AI tools can do and how you can use them in your life and your business. So obviously, by now you've met that you understand that AI through ChatGPT can be used to write content. Great. Well, there's so many other things. Now, you've probably also seen some people taking their picture and putting it on a queen or a fairy or all kinds of different things. It can be used to create images, not only to revise an image, which, by the way, you may want to play with this because you can use this to come up with some pretty fantastic looks for yourself in different ways. And I suggest you do that for different purposes that you can use for fun in your business and life. Next, did you know that it can be used to edit audio? Yes, to flatten out the peaks, bring the lows up. It can do that. It can cut it down. It can do all kinds of things. It can also be used to edit video. So there's a tool called Descript. I use it at least every week, if not every day. That you put it in, it automatically transcribes it, and you're editing video by editing the text. I don't want this paragraph in here. Boom, cut it, it's gone. And it can be used to do that beautiful edit there. Next, it can be used to write programming code. So if you're a programmer and you just need something to be done real fast, you can use it to write that code. It can be used to create logos. There are a number of programs out there. If you're looking for a logo for your business, hey, go tell it the name and you want a picture of X in and this kind of font, it'll go out and create 52 different looks for your logo for you. Very cool. It can be used to create personalized videos. You can give it a list of names and it'll use text to speech to convert those names in and say, "Hi, Betty," and then go off and play the rest of your video. It can be used to do that. Next, it can do research for you. There's a whole bunch of ways that it's being used right now in academia and other places to actually go out and do research for you. It could create apps for you. So if you want an app to go on a phone or you want an application to do something on a computer, you can have it do that. It can convert text to speech. So you can give it, here's this script, read it in a Southern drawl. It can do it. Here's this script, make it sound like somebody's from Boston. It can do it. Use this script, make it sound like somebody's from Middle America. It can do it. It can create 3D images. It can actually take 2D images and turn them into 3D images. It can transcribe audio and video. I've already mentioned that. Healthcare. It's being used all over the place to diagnose and treat. In fact, if you go in and get an MRI today, it's very, very likely. It's almost certain that MRI is going to be read in China or some other country, someplace else in the world with significantly lower labor costs. And many of them are also using AI to go and look and say, look for cancer, boom, look for tumors, boom. It does that and then gives those results to a human being to look at and do that. It's being used to drive vehicles. Got a Tesla? Doing that. It can be used to run search engines. There are about 10 to 15 different search engines out there right now that are AI based. And by the way, Google, biggest spender on AI in the world. It can be used to write music. You can say, I want something that's 15 seconds long, a jingle. It can do it. You can give you gift ideas. It can carry on whole email conversations. Be a little careful with this one. Obviously, you can use it to program chatbots, so it can go through and run a whole chat with somebody, depending on the answers that they give. It can look at it, determine what they're answering, and give them answers, carry a very conversational tone. Obviously, it can paraphrase copy. You can use it to improve productivity. There's about 20 different tools that use AI to say, okay, your peak time appears to be between 10 and 11:30 a.m. All right, we're going to move these meetings around so that you can focus on your work during that period of time, improving productivity. It can be used to tell stories, either written or verbally. You can actually write whole books. There are children's books that are being written with ChatGPT right now. It can be used to summarize materials. Hey, here's this page, summarize it in things. It can be used for customer support. You've been using customer support via AI for a long time. Anytime you go to a site and it says, support, you click on that and it says, what's your question? You answer that question and it gives you 5 articles that are the best potential answers for that. That is a combination of a customer support bot and a search engine bot. That's exactly AI. You've been seeing these things on web pages for 3 years now. You can use it to create videos. I want a video that looks like a meteor going through the sky. It can be used to improve images. I want you to increase the contrast and brighten this picture up. Boom, it's done. You can be used to design all kinds of things. So want a web page design? It can do it for you. Education, ton of different uses in education right now. There will be a time within the next 3 years where many of the courses that you are teaching right now, you will just have an AI do that for you. It can recommend fashion. You can tell it, hey, I look good in fall colors, and this is what's currently in my wardrobe. It'll give you a shopping list and tell you what to go look for things that are actually in fashion. You can use it to find employees. So if you go to like Indeed.com, that is an AI. It's looking through millions of resumes and taking out the criteria that you want and only showing you the resumes of people who fit those criteria. You can use it to write proposals. So if you're doing consulting project, you can actually have it write the entire proposal for you. You can use it for video and image upscaling. So one of the challenges of an image is if it's small and you need to make it big, it becomes pixelated as it grows. You've all seen that, right? Same thing with video. Maybe it was shot in standard as in you need to be HD. You can put it in and it will not only blow it up, but interpolate what the dots should be between the dots. This is one of the most useful ways to use AI right now. There's a bunch of tools. Topaz is one of them that can do a great job of this. So you no longer can suffer because I only have a low resolution image. You can use it to remove backgrounds. I use this literally every day to remove backgrounds between things, and so you can put it on top of whatever you want to. You can use it for legal functions. You can say, hey, write me a privacy policy. It'll ask you 4 or 5 questions, comes out with a full privacy policy or a terms of use, or it can actually write whole contracts for you. You use it to plan trips. My budget is $3,000. I want to go do Europe in $3,000. It'll actually give you an itinerary and tell you where to go. I can write resumes, not only screen them, but it can write resumes for you. It can improve your memory. Not quite sure how those tools are doing it, but I've seen them and I'm interested because memory is not always everything it ought to be. It can literally be used to design homes. Okay, I'm looking for a 3,000 square foot home. Give me the best floor plan for somebody who may not want to use stairs. Boom, it designs that home for you. It can be used to grab news. I'm interested in all the news on these 5 subjects. Give me a summary every morning at 6 a.m. of the news that have happened since last time I checked. It'll do that for you. It can be used to improve SEO. So you can say, here's this site, here's this page. I want to improve my SEO, and it'll give you recommendations. Rank Math can do that. Norton does that. Not Norton. Sorry. It can be used to name things like companies and brands and things like that. So I just gave you a list of probably 30 things that AI is currently being used for, not to even mention what it's going to be used for in the near future. My suggestion is if you're struggling with something, maybe if you're thinking of hiring somebody to do something, before you do that, Google that subject and then put a space and plus, no space, AI. Subject, space, no plus, no space, AI. One more time, subject plus AI. Do that, and what it'll do is it'll tell you these are the people if there are programs in that area, it'll give you back the programs that do that. Then go look. Are they any good or not? They may be. It may save you a ton of money. I also strongly suggest you pay attention because things are moving very, very fast in the world of AI right now, and they're getting constantly better. There will be things a year from now that you will be using AI for that you haven't even thought of yet. Life is changing rapidly. Let's take advantage of it. It's a bit of a Jetsons world. Why not enjoy some of those things? I wanted to cook dinner and wash the dishes for me. That's the one I'm waiting for. Okay. AI, how are you using right now? How do you plan to use it? What ideas have you gotten from this? Let me know in the chat. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.